vciso-au Securitybite, 21st October 2025. vciso-au Cyberwatch, 21st October 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief. Powered by vciso-au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Anil Yelamati ANZ, Urban X Ptile Ltd, Swansea Shores Ptile Ltd, and Sold RE Ptile Ltd. A data leak reportedly targeted real estate groups, Urban X, One Agency East Lakes, and Sold RE. Attackers published a full file tree from compromised systems. Data samples include client emails and scanned personal identification documents. Exposed material contains internal marketing and operational files. The attack suggests direct unauthorized access to company mail systems. CrowdStrike 2025, APJ E-Crime Landscape Report. CrowdStrike's 2025 APJ report exposes China's thriving underground e-crime markets. Chinese language forums facilitate trade of stolen data, malware, and laundering. Despite restrictions, markets like Chang'an and Haiyone Guarantee processed billions. Haiyone Guarantee alone saw $27 billion in illicit transactions before shutdown. AI is accelerating cybercrime through automated phishing and ransomware. Ransomware groups KillSec and FunkLocker conducted 120-plus AI-driven attacks. Top targets: manufacturing, technology, and financial institutions in APJ. Japan, India, and Australia suffered most from AI ransomware campaigns. Chinese-speaking threat actors hijacked Japanese trading accounts for profit. CDN Cloud, Magical Cat, and Graves International provided crime-as-a-service infrastructure. Tools such as ChangeMeRat and ElseRat exploited Chinese-Japanese victims via phishing. CrowdStrike warns of industrial-scale, AI-boosted attacks requiring unified AI-driven defense. 20th October, Checkpoint Threat Intelligence Report. F5 networks breached by suspected nation-state group stealing source code. Attackers accessed big IP development environments and undisclosed vulnerabilities. Oracle e-Business Suite 0-Day, CVE 2025-61882, abused by CL0P ransomware. Harvard University and Envoy Air both confirmed related data breaches. Qantas data breach exposed 5 million customer records, linked to lapsus hunters. Clothing brand Mango hit via third-party vendor, leaking customer data. Sotheby's suffered theft of sensitive employee and financial information. Dairy Farmers of America attacked by Play ransomware, disrupting operations. Michigan City, Indiana hit by Obscura ransomware. 450 gigabytes of data leaked. More than 30,000 residents affected by outage of key municipal systems. Checkpoint tools, IPS Harmony Endpoint, detect and mitigate some of these threats. Multiple incidents highlight growing reliance on third-party integrations as weak points. CVE 2025-55315, ASP.NET Core Critical Flaw. Microsoft patched a 9.910 critical flaw, CVE 2025-5315, in ASP.NET Core. Affects Kestrel web server, allows unauthenticated HTTP request smuggling. Attackers could bypass controls, steal credentials, and corrupt files. Vulnerability poses risk of full server compromise and data exposure. Fixes released across .NET versions 2.3, 8.0, 9.0, and Visual Studio. Users must recompile and redeploy apps after installing patches. Applies to both web-hosted and standalone applications. Real-world impact depends on framework implementation and data sensitivity. Microsoft warns of potential privilege escalation and DOS attacks. Organizations urge to update immediately to prevent exploitation. Vulnerability severity reflects potential for chain exploitation. Emphasized as part of Microsoft's proactive security campaign. Xubuntu website, compromised to deliver malware. Official Xubuntu site compromised. Torrent replaced with malicious zip file. File contained Windows XE masquerading as legitimate Xubuntu installer. VirusTotal flagged executable as malware by 32 vendors. Malware executed hidden payload before showing fake installer GUI. Attackers bundled real installer to reduce suspicion. Infection likely led to data theft and crypto wallet scanning. Compromise demonstrates software supply chain manipulation. Attack relied on social trust in official Linux distribution sites. Ubuntu team quickly removed infected link post-discovery. Malware's true payload and attribution still under investigation. Experts suspect financially motivated attackers targeting crypto users. Example of expanding threat surface via open-source distribution channels. 71,000 plus WatchGuard devices, vulnerable to RCE, CVE 2025-9242. Shadow server found 71,000 plus unpatched WatchGuard fireware devices online. CVE 2025-9242 allows unauthenticated remote code execution via IKEV2 flaw. Impacts Firebox T and M series models prior to OS version 12.10.3. Exploitation risk. Attackers gain full control and move laterally in networks. Vulnerability stems from out-of-bounds write in packet processing. Patch issued in March 2025, but many systems remain exposed. Healthcare and finance sectors identified as high-risk users. CVSS score 9.8 underscores critical ease of exploitation. Attackers can deploy ransomware or exfiltrate sensitive data. Shadow server scans confirmed global exposure and rising vulnerable count. Organizations urged to patch, disable IKEV2, and audit perimeters. Incident reinforces need for proactive edge device management amid tensions. CISA warns, Windows SMB vulnerability, CVE 2025-33073. CISA issued alert for active exploitation of Windows SMB client flaw. CVE 2025-33073 allows privilege escalation via improper access control. Attackers trigger forced authentication through crafted SMB connections. Technique enables lateral movement and potential system takeover. Similar methods used in past ransomware campaigns, Lockbit, Conti. Exploit affects both cloud and on-prem Windows environments. CISA mandates patching by November 10, 2025, per BOD 22-D01. Attackers rely on user interaction via phishing or drive-by downloads. Sectors most exposed: finance, healthcare, and government. Tools like Nessus and Qualys recommended for vulnerability scanning. Defenses: disable SMBv1, restrict privileges, and apply Microsoft patches. Experts call it a classic elevation of privilege vector needing urgent action.